Hello. Today we will be presenting FixKo, a multi-platform service and skills marketplace designed to connect people who need services with individuals seeking freelance opportunities. Now, before we start this presentation, I am the programmer of this project. My name is Alfred Alberto, and we will start by creating an account for this presentation. Now, by clicking sign up, this account will be saved in the Firebase authentication. Now we can try to log this account in, log it in. And there we go. Now that the authentication was complete, we are now in the dashboard screen. Now, this screen will be presented by our documenter, Mr. Fernandez, please.
Thank you, Mr. Alberto. Now that we have successfully logged in, we can now explore the application, starting with the dashboard interface. The dashboard serves as the central hub of the system where users can easily access and navigate the main features of the application. Here, users can browse trusted workers and services for their everyday needs. At the top section, users can access the notification button to view notifications and manage incoming applications. The dashboard also contains filters buttons that help users search for specific services more efficiently. Different service categories such as pest control, moving, painting, and pet sitting are also available to make navigation easier and more organized. Meanwhile, the job request cards displays posted service requests where emergency and urgent posts are prioritized for faster visibility and response from work. Lastly, the bottom navigation bar allows users to quickly move between the different features of the application for a smoother user experience. Now that the dashboard interface has been presented, we will now proceed to the floating action button or FAB, which focuses on the main posting functionality of the system. The floating action button allows users to quickly create posts within the platform by choosing either post skill or post request. In the post skill section, users can create service postings by selecting a category, adding a description of their skills or services, and pressing the post skill button to publish their post. After posting, the skill is displayed on its respective screen where other users can view available services. Meanwhile, the post request section is intended for users looking for assistance or services. Users simply enter the job title, description, upload an image if needed, select a category, set a budget, and choose the urgency level of the request. Requests marked an emergency or urgent are prioritized within the system for faster response. Users can also set their location using geopoint technology to help nervy workers easily find the requests. Once completed, users can press the Post Job Request button to publish the request, which will then appear on its respective screen for workers and other users to view.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Fernandez, for the detailed presentation of one of our main features in our app. Now that the client has successfully posted a request, it will now display in the dashboard screen. Now he presented that depending on the urgency type that we chose in the post request form, it will be displayed differently in the dashboard screen. Now, we set this as an emergency, so it will show up in the emergency and urgent section, which is the priority cards that will be displayed in the dashboard screen. Now, let's try to click the card. And then now we are here in the service details screen. Now, on the top, of course, we have the job title name, the image, and the user who posted this specific service. We can either chat the user or apply for this job as a worker if we are using a worker's account or we are the worker. And then in this section, some basic details about the service, and then an interactive map that was converted from the geopoint that we took from the post request screen. Okay, and then lastly, the comments. And these delete post buttons will only show up if you are the owner of the post. Now let's start with presenting the chat client first, which will be presented by our designer, Mr. Mararac.
Hello, I'm Deejhay Mararac, and I will be presenting two features of our app. First is the messages. Messages act as the primary communication center for the platform. It allows clients and fixers to chat in real time before and during the service. There is also a delete button so that the conversation can be deleted after a service. Next is the profile screen. It displays the user preferences. For example, it's the profile picture of the user where they can change it to however they like. Next are the earning and payout function. It acts as an integrated in-app wallet to monitor financial transactions in real time. Users can also securely initiate a withdrawal request to transfer their platform earnings. Next is the personal information. It is where users can view and update their registered information after the account is verified.
Okay, so before we proceed to the next feature, let me show you the personal information first. Now, when we press the first personal information as a new user, it shows in the pop-up here that we are not yet verified. Now, in order for us to verify, we need to complete this form. Now, let's do that. Verify now. And then just simply fill up all this text field that is shown in the screen. Now, step 1 is the names, email, and contacts of the user. And then this is the Gmail that we use on the authentication part. And then we can also add a phone number. And then click next. Now in the step 2, we use an OpenStreet API here to convert any location that the user inputs in the text field as an interactable map. Now, let's say, for example, we are from Houston, yes. And then press the button to preview their location. Then now that we are here, and we have confirmed that it is right, it is good, we can then click next for the last part. Now for the last part, step 3, this is just the basic information that our user will need to input, like the birthdays, genders, and the ID type. And then submit. Now we are successfully verified and freely able to use the application without any restriction. Now let's continue for the other features of the profile screen, Mr. Mararac.
Thank you for the Very clean presentation. Next is the security function. This is where users can change their current password. Next is cards. Cards is for adding credit or debit card and sealing cards for cashless applications. Transaction allowing user to select an default card. Next is terms and conditions. This outlines the binding legal rules and responsibilities, liabilities between user and platform. Next is the privacy policy. It outlines the application's data privacy constitution. Now let's go back to our program, Mr. Alberto.
Thank you, Mr. Mararac, for the detailed presentation of our profile screen, which is one of the main feature, by the way, of our application. Now that we're done mostly of all the features that we have in the application, we can now then move to the workers screen. Now in the dashboard screen, this is where all the posted requests will be displayed. Now what about the post skill? It goes in the workers screen. Now here, in this specific card right here, this is the one that Mr. Fernandez presented before. Now if we click the card, it says delete because the account that we are using is the one who posted this skill, which is Mr. Mark Dapitas or us, for example. Now if you chose to delete the skill, it will delete the skill. Now let's try to look somebody else, Mr. Deejhay, for example. And then we can see the basic information of the post skill that he posted. For example, another example, Mr. Angelito. Here, working experience 3 years, mga Bradsi. And then we can chat the worker or Mr. Deejhay, for example. Chat them. Then let's say hi. And let's hope that the worker will respond to our chat. And it's here, by the way, in the message screen. Oh, he already responded. Okay, hello. Now, based on his presentation, there is also a delete conversation here. If we are already done with our transaction, we can just simply delete the conversation. Then it's gone. And that is all for the workers screen. Now, that is second to the last feature of our application. Now, let's move to the last feature, which is the main one, the accepting and claiming jobs. Now in the dashboard screen right here, we can see all these cards. We can then select the cards that we are interested in on doing. For example, the moving a vehicle, we have our own service, and then we can use it for some quick cash. Then let's click moving. From Mr. Deejhay Mararac, we can chat them via in this service detail screen again, just like in the worker screen. So let's just apply for the job for now. Then the application has already been sent. Let's move into Mr. Deejhay's account, which is the client. Okay, now that we are here, in order for us to see all the applications that the workers sent us, or any workers that sent us any application, we can go into the notification screen, or just simply click this notification button here in the top right of the app. And then here, we can see that someone applied to our service, or Mr. Deejhay's service. Now let's accept them. And then let's go back to our presenter's account. And on the notification screen, it says your application was accepted because we already did accepted their application, our application. Now let's go back. Now that the application was accepted, where are we going to see the progress? We can go into the menu button here and then on the ongoing jobs or requests. Now we were using the account for the client, so or the worker, so we can see that the progress screen, the progress card is displayed in the jobs tab. Now if we are using Mr. Deejhay's account, the card will display in the request tab. Now let's try to click the card. And here we can see the basic detail of the service, which is the budget, description, title, and the urgency. And then below it is the progress. Now let's go back to Mr. Deejhay Mararac's account, which is the client. Okay, let's go back to notification. It's no longer here. It's already in the ongoing jobs or requests. Okay, now that we are using Mr. Deejhay's account, it's no longer in the jobs because he is the client, which is we can see on the request tab there, the moving. Click it, and just like the worker screen, some basic details here: title, description, budget, and then status. And then let's say the worker is already working on the job and we're already talking to the worker in real time, and a few hours later they are done, they have completed the job. The client can now then click this button here, which is job completed. This is they can confirm because the worker is already done. Then now that it has been approved, they can now pay the worker. Okay, here we implemented a Stripe payment test mode because we cannot accept real money yet because this app is for school project only. That's why we use test mode for now. We are instructed to use this feature. Now, in order for us to see that this payment screen is actually working properly, we can put some error here. Let's say March 2026, and then your card's expiration month is invalid because right now it's May. So let's try to properly do that now. May or November 26, and then pay the worker. Okay, done. Okay, now that we are done paying the worker, we can now close all this screen and move to the earnings and payout. Now, right now we are using the client's account, so let's switch back to the worker. So now that we are here, we can now go to the earnings and payouts, and the balance has already been updated based on the budget that was paid by the client. Now let's go back there again. Okay, now we can request, the worker wants to cash out 100 peso, for example. Let's try to do that, and 100 peso, confirm, and then another confirmation, just so that it doesn't feel so immediate when we pay out. Confirm. And then there we go. The balance was updated. The amount that the worker wanted to cash out was deducted on the total balance and is now on their account. Okay, so that is all for this presentation. Thank you so much. Once again, we are Group 3 and our project name is FixKo. My name is Alfred Alberto. I am the programmer of this project, accompanied by my hardworking members, the designer and documenter, Mr. Deejhay Mararac and Angelo Fernandez. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.